Going to Raja Ampat, and in particular Manyaifun, is like going back into a world of simplicity. There's no cars, no internet, no phones, no debates about whether we should be vegetarian or not. It's just going back to life how it was 100, 200 years ago. And exposing ourselves to that reality is life-changing.
I think the interaction with tourists who are open and wanting to spend time with local people is a really important message, and it can really change what happens next there, and conversations that we can have about waste management or about sustainable building or about just even general interactions with local people hopefully would set a standard for what people should expect when others come, rather than just a strange guest-host relationship.
It's kind of maybe creating an image of foreigners in their head that hopefully was positive and embrace values of community more so than typical tourism would.
We live still in a very processed world where there's people that are really interacting with nature day to day, and they survive because of it, and they understand it more than we could ever imagine because of that interaction. And I think that's a really good insight into the world and the people that we should be listening to and the people we should be learning from.
The coolest thing that I took away from it is how there's so much life and abundance that you can see there, that it really shows like what life was like before humanity came and touched everything and abused resources, and it shows that the ecosystems thrive without our contact.
It's fantastic. Look at some pristine ecosystems, and some that are being changed because of more contact with humans is really startling, and a really important lesson that isn't just facts or a documentary, actually is there in front of your eyes to see, and can create like real empowerment and action, but also to meet the people from those places that seem so isolated compared to Bali. Is such a big contrast, and like their ways of living and their ways of changing.
I think the service that we did was create really authentic connections with people.
I think it's really important for students to see that it doesn't matter that we're so different from one another, that we can come into an island where we don't even speak the language or really share much of what their everyday life looks like, and we can still be friends, and we can still laugh, and we can still dance, and we can still sing, and create a meaningful relationship. And I think that is very special. And I think we're very lucky. Plus, it's a lot of fun.
Gratitude was definitely one of my biggest takeaways, and also just knowing that those places still exist, because I felt like they were only alive in documentaries or in these really hard to get to places that like I would never be able to see in my entire life. But knowing that I still had the opportunity to go there gave me hope, kind of. Actually, it gave me a lot of hope in a very big sense for this world, and I don't know, maybe the continuation that it's not too late to make a difference and to act on climate change and all these environmental issues. Like, there's still pristine places, or almost pristine places, and it's really awesome.